we got to control the trolling, bro. That's what I got. I'm like, bro, we got to control the trolling because when this family called me, I didn't believe nothing they said because you got the death year wrong. You telling me it's our little secret. The police they told us. But ain't no motherfucking police go tell you when they finna go arrest no fucking body for no fucking murder. Get the fuck out of it. And then you text me asking me for money and shit like this right after. Fuck it. I like, bro, we gonna take this clip and we gonna troll it. Loose Cannon was against it day one. He like, nah, Wack, that's too much trolling. I'm like, man, fuck this dude. Right?
And, I mean, he ultimately kind of took offense to the idea of you guys airing out all this stuff about Big U, which to me is logically incoherent because he was the same person who was out here spreading the idea that, you know, Big U is basically responsible for Nipsey's death. But that is what led to you guys falling out. And it is so strange to imagine what it would be like if you and Loose Cannon were still cool right now because you did fall out like 4 days before he was arrested.
No, he fell out.
He did fall out.
He fell out.
And you feel like he showed his true colors.
He fell out. Well, I know why he did what he did.
He wanted to make a run for it.
No.
Get up out from
under
under
something totally different. I know why he did what he did. I know why he did. It's a backstory to that, right?
Really?
But what's funny is I knew he was going to do that. Like I told my girl, okay, this is supposed to be this. It's not going to be that. He's going to find a reason to do something. What? I don't know. Right? Because remember, what Flacco told him when he called in? Where did Wack go at you at? If Wack 100 would have went at Loose Cannon, that shit would have been everywhere.
If you had actually attacked him.
Yeah. So when he called in saying Wack ran content on me, they like, what the fuck are you talking about? Where? They're asking him.
Right.
So he got to a point to where he's like, the shit he said wasn't making sense.
In the full spectrum of Wack running content on you, what you actually did was really almost nothing.
Yeah, so he took something and tried to make it something. And you know, nephew running this shit, whatever. I just put some money on his books the other day, right? He calls me every fucking day, right? So,
okay, three different media strategies that we've seen throughout this. Big U. Yes, he did make the stupid video before he got locked up, which got him an additional charge. But since he's been locked up, haven't heard anything from him. Brick Baby called into the news. I had a brief conversation with him off air, stuff like that, but hasn't really volunteered any information that seems like it would be of use.
Let's talk about some more bullshit.
But Loose Cannon is seemingly appearing on any podcast that will have him and is really saying at least some stuff that seems like it is ill-advised.
Yeah, whatever he's doing.
What's your attitude on that? Like, are you concerned about how much he is talking, given that he's in a situation where he should be more concerned with fighting for his freedom?
I've told him to focus on what's in front of me. Like I didn't, but Loose knows what Loose is doing. It's a method to his madness, regardless of how you see it or how I see it. It's a reason why he's doing whatever he's doing. Why? I don't know why. But he's already, first thing I told him, I'm like, yo, bro, they will send your ass to the hole. My people from the Fed is saying, Wack, tell dude they'll send him to the hole behind the three-way calling to these podcasts.
Right.
Right? I take a screenshot of it. I send it to his wife. Right? I don't want him to think it's coming from me. This is coming from cats that did time in the Feds. So Luce calls me. What? You know I'm not stupid, right? What? Sharice told me what you sent her. Yeah. Them dudes that been to the Feds telling me that. Right? Okay, hold on. Officer, can you come here? What? Before I call into the podcast, what have I established with y'all? You come and get permission for us. We know you doing it. I swear to God.
Wow.
Right?
So how do you take that?
That's just Loose being loose. Like he getting into whatever environment and he, he sets up a way to operate.
Do you think that he's just kind of addicted to the clout that he's experiencing? Because it's probably kind of overwhelming because he's probably never been this viral before.
No, I definitely do.
This is what he's been fighting for in a lot of ways,
definitely
right?
do. I don't know to what extent, but I'm going to show you. Like, I swear to God, look, I sent it, my homeboy, Lavish, wanted to expose it. Look. Look, look, I'm sending this to Luce's wife. Tell Luke right here, the black one.
Tell them to stop letting Luce call into No Jumper. The feds obviously watching it. Them three-way calls will get a disciplinary action. Feds don't play that, especially with witnesses out in the public. He will line himself up.
So I sent it to her because I don't want to text it like it's coming from me.
Okay.
So when he calls me and lets me know, hey, not only do they know what I'm doing, I got them to let us watch the No Jumper on the TV in here.
What? Really?
I swear to God.
Shout out to all my convicts.
That's loose.
Convict music.
That's loose. He just told me Casanova just pulled up.
Really?
He said NBA YoungBoy left 2 days before he got there. Casanova just pulled up.
Brick Baby said he was talking to Dirk in there. He was yelling into the toilet.
Probably through the toilet, through the vents.
Dirk, how you doing? But right as I was coming in here, YBG told me that there are Brick Baby disses on the new Lil Durk album.
Might be. Okay, look, Brick Baby.
I ain't seen that.
I still didn't figure this out. Who put out, this wasn't me, who put out the narrative he got stabbed?
I think just a random YouTuber. We kind of ran with it. We put in the title, question mark, Brick Baby stabbed, but I think it was just a random YouTuber.
So now, see what I'm saying? Like, so think about it.
People are that thirsty for content that they don't even
but
require
you can't say
it
that
to be
because you reposted it.
Yeah, we kind of leaned into it. But we didn't start it.
Brick.
Just because Brick Baby stabbed, question mark is like, our audience has got to tune into that. You know.
And they expect y'all to talk about it.
Well,
right?
it was out there enough that it felt like we had to kind of address it.
It's getting to a point to where like, and then other podcasters or bloggers who don't know what the fuck is going on. Have you ever seen a clip about you where it's this dude from in Maine somewhere, and he just then looked at about 50 different clips, and he just then took all the weird shit that different people then said, and then he pieces it together like it's him. And you can tell, I'm like, bro, you didn't watch YouTube for 3 days and took a bunch of shit you didn't heard.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you got to take the good with the bad.
The crazy shit, honestly, is that like, I used to pay AD and T-Rel to do podcasts on No Jumper and then go home and react to No Jumper at home from their homes. Now they're not getting paid. Their streams are 100%. Like, we might have to start sending copyright violations because T-Rel literally is just sitting on stream watching No Jumper content like every night. It is bananas.
Wait. You saying all that content is No Jumper content?
They literally like left thinking that they were going to be able to create the next big West Coast platform, and instead, I mean,
they're reacting.
T-Rel is like by far the worst one because I see Pun and AD reacting to stuff, but T-Rel is the worst one. T-Rel is just literally hours every night talking about us and watching clips of us.
That's it, man. Got this thing spotless up in here. Got it looking nice and clean. Yes, sir. You know. So, yeah, I know. Let's see. Another day, man. This is my life story 702, man. I go by money, man. I want to say, man, please like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe button, man. We almost at this 2K subscribers, so we will be doing that giveaway soon. But like I say, once we get to the 2K, don't forget, man, my first 3 members, man. The first member, even if it's only 1 member, that's $100. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it spicy. We gonna give probably like a deadline on the giveaway. We're gonna give it a deadline once when we reach the 2K, and we're gonna give it like a deadline. I'll figure it out once when we get to the 2K. And once we get to the 2K subscribers, I'll figure out what are we gonna do with the giveaway. So what I'm gonna do is the deadline once when we get to 2K, and I'm gonna try to give it a little time first, and then I'm gonna put a deadline out for us to reach the 3 members. And if we don't reach the 3 members, my first member, whoever my first member And if we reach the deadline, I'll just get that whole 300 to that one member. So like I say, it's gonna be worth it at the end of the day. So even if I don't get 3 members, even if I get 2 members and we reach the deadline, I'll break the 300 down in between the two, within the two members. But if I get 3 members, like I said, y'all get $100 a piece. So let's get to it, man. Much love. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Also, go show love to the second channel as well, My Life Story 7022. Much love to everybody. I want to say, man, we growing slowly but surely, but I really do appreciate the love and the support. I really do. It mean a lot to me. So thank you. And also thank you for just taking this ride with me while I'm doing this job and I'm working and adding little different things to the channel. Like I say, man, I'm trying to get this car, man, pretty soon. Y'all gonna see. Watch. I told you I'm starting from nothing to something. Let's get it. My Life Story 702. We out. It's the dust collector right here. You know, it's like I think it's like 2 of these in the thing. It collect all the dust. And sometimes you gotta empty these out, and it's a little dust collector. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is me. Yes, sir. I cleaned this. Oh, it look a little dirty right there. I can't scrape that out, but yeah, I did that. That's love. On the top of the warehouse. Can't get no higher than this. You know? Sure, sure. It's like a maze. Like it's crazy. Like I don't understand. Like they built these the choppers right here. Like there's 3 choppers. They go through the little stages and stuff and drop down there and go. This is where they make the flakes. He be whipping them things. Sure, my life story, man. Much love to everybody. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Yes, sir. We out. Get it. Another day. Yeah. Gotta grind, man. Gotta grind hard, man. You know, I think I'm about like 50 hours in. At the end of this week, I'll be probably like 55 hours. After 40 is $30 an hour. So I'll do what I gotta do. Let's get it.